talking about what basketball position is best. And this is just my opinion. And just like in any other video where I give you my straight opinion, I want you to know that it's okay with me if you completely disagree with me. And if you disagree with me even completely, like if you're on the complete opposite side of what I'm saying, that's okay with me. So that being said, let's start with indoor basketball, organized basketball, and talk about the best position for that kind of basketball. But because it's obvious, it doesn't really help you. So I will say that the best basketball position you can play for indoor organized basketball is the small forward position. And because of that, you are theoretically the most versatile player. Meaning that not only do you play sort of your specific position as small forward, but really your job description as small forward is to do a little bit of everything. You're kind of a jack of all trades. Meaning ideally, you can kind of slide over from time to time and you can take on some of the shooting guard's duties. Or you can slide over to the power forward position from time to time and take on some of his duties. You're kind of a utility player on the floor, meaning whatever anyone else around you needs, like whatever they need you to supplement them with, you can do that. Which causes you to need to be a well-rounded basketball player. Probably the most well-rounded position on the court. So to me, because of how well-rounded that position requires you to be, because it requires you to be well-rounded and be able to do a little bit of everything here and there at any time, that's why I say small forward is probably the best position to play when you're talking about indoor organized basketball. Now getting to outdoor recreational basketball, when you're trying to figure out what the best position is out here, it works differently, right? The best kind of player you can be out here, the best position you could be is a 3-and-D guy. For those of you who don't know what a 3-and-D guy is, that means you're a good three-point shooter, right? Especially a catch and shoot three-point shooter. And you're a above average effective defensive player as well. Because what you need to understand about the hierarchy out here of how it works is the established players out here, the players that are regular, like every day, every week, known players out here, the OGs out here, even if they are only just slightly above average, usually those players are kind of arrogant. Because out here, a lot of what we do and why we do it has to do with our reputation, what other players around us think of us, which leads many of us to become kind of arrogant and kind of selfish once we kind of crest that peak of being just even a little bit better than average. And when you show up to a random park and you're like a new face and they've never seen you before, they don't know you, right? The most important thing that you want to try to do is get on the court, get game time, get games under your feet, get experience, let them get to know you and experience how you are as a player. The way you do that is by ingratiating yourself to them. The way you ingratiate yourself to them is by helping them to show off, helping them to win, helping them to shine. The more you can help them do that, the better you're going to make it for yourself, because you're going to allow them to see you in a light where it's like, okay, when that guy shows up, he helps me look good and to win. I want him on my team. The more they want you on their team, the more game time you're gonna get. The more game time you have, the more experience you're gonna get, the faster, better player you're going to become. I'm talking about getting yourself open off the ball to become a catch and shoot three-point shooter at first. Once they do that, it's your job to get open, to get into a good three-point shooting position, because once they draw the defense to themselves, eventually they will kick the ball out to you. And if you're open, they expect you to make that three-point shot. The more you do that, the more consistent you are doing that, the better you're going to ingratiate yourself to doing that, because it allows them to show off. So you want to get to the point where you're an above average effective defender, meaning they can count on you to make good defensive plays, to bring good defensive energy, to be smart on defense, and to get good defensive stops when they're needed. And ideally, you want to get to the position where they can count on you to be the team's best defender, in that you always defend the other team's best scorer.